Hey, Kay. Yeah, I love you. I just feel very weird now. Like I'm gonna get sick. Hope not. Yeah, it's a weird time, weird weather outside. Hey, Yoshi. There he is. Oh, thank goodness this is back to normal. The messages, I mean, I don't know really. That was weird. What happened yesterday? Yeah. Click that like now. Yeah, it is working. It was working last night when when AM streamed. Suddenly, yeah, they fixed it. They have to fix it pretty quickly. I mean, you can't allow it to last too long. I had a shower and then I kind of felt really hot. That's why I was dressed like this. Yesterday was messed up for everyone. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. But Fernando also said that Kay had a subscribers only modus turned on. That's weird. But that's not why she couldn't see your messages. I mean, you all subscribed, right? So, hey Yoshi, buddy, can you click the like, please? Nobody has done it yet. 12 people watching now. I wasn't really even gonna stream. I was a little bit, you know, unsure. But then, I just talked to Kay and she said, "Why don't you stream a little bit?" All right, I'm like, I can do a little bit, a little bit. Yeah, worldwide. Yeah, it's true. No, I don't see that anybody clicked like. That's weird. Have you done it? I mean, maybe you have, but it's not showing. Yeah, something wrong. Well, I'm glad I'm not using StreamYard now. I got like muscle pains, like here, like somewhere. Yeah, so see, it's not showing up. Oh my god, what's going on with the fucking YouTube, man? It doesn't matter. Forget about it. Forget about it. Christine is streaming at the same time, but she was talking about fragrances. Sorry, I don't care for that. Already had one. I was already at Eugene's stream today, but first he wasn't talking fragrances. Then I left to take a shower. I came back, he was still streaming, but then it was all about perfumes. I prefer using that word, perfumes. Looking like a bandit. Hey, Montrese. Montrese in the house. What's up? Yeah, well. I don't really like the music of Terence. He's called Sananda Maitreya now, but he used to be called Terence Trent D'Arby. He's really good. I really love his stuff. I normally don't go on his streams. Oh no, I mean, I don't go on them. I was in the chat. No, he was nice today. He was saying hello to me and everything. I don't know what happened because recently he wasn't really reading my messages for some reason. I don't know. It's all right. Oh, what a fool I've been. He was big in UK. Yeah, I think he used to live there like when he was young or maybe a child even. And then he disappeared, you know. I think I read about he had some problems with his label, you know, and he had to move to Germany, and it took him several years before he could release another album, and yeah, and that by then he wasn't a big name anymore, really. Yeah, it's sad. No, you're not blocked, Kevin. What are you talking about? Hey, what's up? Welcome. 17 people. Nice. You hear that, Cuddles Neil? I thought it was really nice. It was positive. Neil had a stream last night and he didn't talk about any drama. That was great. Thank you so much. If I write your name, the message doesn't show up. What? I don't think so. Why? I don't think so. He had an affair with Bob Geldof's wife. You mean Darby? Wow. Well, she was all apparently kind of, yeah, easy on the take. She, she left him for Michael Hutchins and Paula Yates. Hello, happy Thursday, Daniel. Oh no, there he is. I know how the fuck I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Sorry, I meant no. Forget about it. It's like in that song, What I Intend Now. Yeah, Floozy. Yeah, and she died of a drug overdose, left her daughter, who was like 5 years old, you know. Wow, what a terrible mother. And then Bob adopted her. He did the right thing. Yeah, some people are not made fit to be parents. Anyway, my intention from now on is like taken from this song by, Yoshi, yesterday we talked about Greg Allman a little bit, the Allman brothers. No, I ain't wasting time no more. That's my intent. No more wasting time on the silly shit. Yeah, that's right, Kay. This year, I mean, yeah, no complaining. Just that I didn't do what I had to make this, to start this year the right way. I didn't break with the past, break with 25, really. I was just looking for a continuance of it, and that wasn't good for me. But I'm so happy that Yoshi came back. Really happy. Yeah, it meant so much. Still does. Yeah, I mean, it really ended badly. The thing 25, it brought so much unwanted attention to be so much trolling. And then I should have said, all right, this is a new year. No more talk about anyone who was involved. No more talk about that person. Yeah. Like now it's like 10 people are watching. But if I now, for some reason, started talking about her again, there would be like triple that amount of people watching. Yeah, fuck that. This is supposed to be a chill stream. So my computer is fucking dead. It was a shitty computer. I should have never bought it. Now I need to go and find another one. Yeah, it has kind of burnt out, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. No, he's not sending a computer. Hey, Aaron, salute. Why give people? Yeah, I need a new laptop, Yoshi. Unfortunately, no, this one was no good anyway. I mean, you saw, and the camera was terrible, of course, and suddenly the sound went. I couldn't. Each time I made a video on it, I had to first edit it on the Filmora, Wondershare, and that's kind of a drag, when you have to do that always, and yeah, even though I know many people even do more editing than that, but still, I'm not one of those. I'm not a career YouTuber. Yeah. Now suddenly it shows up, the thumbs up. Somebody click, please get the, click the like, please. Could get a refurbished one at a decent price. Maybe. Benevolent boss, take it easy now. I'm really wondering who this is. Could this be Bilbo, maybe? No, I don't think so. It's like you gotta let go of these feelings of anger and disappointment and frustration. Otherwise they will just, you'll never get rid of them. Definitely. I made a bad mistake last year. If that hadn't happened, everything would have been different. Definitely. I mean, I can just imagine how things would have gone. But what's done is done. Hacksaw Ridge is on TV again. These war movies are really. I'm tired of them. You grow and you let go, definitely. And like people make fun of Andrew Tate, but he has made plenty of videos about just that topic, how to let go of a relationship that didn't work, and even an attempt at a relationship that you know, didn't go. Yeah, so it was a relief to me last year as well. I mean, yeah, it helped. It helped. But yeah, I'm doing a Carlos impersonation now. Yeah, but yeah, you know, I I think it would have been a lot better. Shut up to Carlos. I'm just trying to imagine. Sorry, this how this would have played out. Okay, it is May last year. I record that video, but I don't send it out. I don't. Nobody knows about it. I don't do anything more. It's all right. I done it. Sometimes I make videos, and just for the sake of, you know, cleansing myself of negative thoughts and feelings, but I don't publish them. So, yeah, that's what I should have done here. But yeah, it was one big thing, one big misunderstanding, really, what happened there. But still, it didn't happen for no reason, really. Also, let's be honest. Let's be honest, right? Yeah, it's true, Yoshi. Because there are people. I'm sorry, my nose. Oh my God, it's killing me. It's itching. There are people who are easier to deal with in a friendship, or even are some sort of a romantic, you know, thing, tang, going tang. And there are people that are hard and make everything harder than it has to be. Now, like, it sounds like an Eagles song. We make it harder than it has to be. I can't tell you why. No, no, baby, I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. That's a really great song to sing. Do-do-do-do-do, du-dun-dun. A long time since I heard that. Lee McFadden, hello. Are you Scottish or Irish? Du-du-du-du-du. It's nice to see a new person, not a face, but a new name here. Cheerful guy, yeah, I like that. Every time I try to walk away, something makes me turn around and stay. I can't tell you why. Yeah, it was amazing. We had a lot of fun. I can't tell you why. It was so fun that Mr. Clean Fox part. Oh my God. That should be, as I said, a title of a movie, such like, Machete kills Mr. Clean Fox. Yeah. I mean, we used to get along pretty well. I always thought that Mr. Clean was a little bit, self righteous, but I never had really like real problems with him. And first time I hopped on dance stream, He was really nice, and he said, "It's really nice to see you on here." And yeah, so that's what happened. So whatever. Yeah, positivity, only positivity. Yes, baby, up all night, tearing alone. Yeah, like relationships are hard, man. Yeah, sometimes you're up all night fighting, you know, and that takes a lot out of you. But sometimes it's worth it, and sometimes it's not. Anyway, I'm not. Well, why not? Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Marriage, I mean, forget about it. Forget about it. Relationship, something else, but marriage is another ballpark. And I know shit about it. I've never been married, but I know plenty of people that are or have been. Yeah. Like I got a friend, he's from Serbia, and he came here to Norway after me, but and he's never been married really. He lived with this woman, and they got a child. They got a daughter. She's now 20 years old. Oh my God, I can't believe it still how time flies. And but yeah, he never was married. He left. He split with her mother, and it took him a long time. He would go from one girlfriend to another, and like it was hard. While his daughter was still a child, she didn't want to see any other woman there. But her mother. Yeah. So it was hard on him. I felt bad for him definitely. Because he's a good guy, but the thing is, he didn't really plan to have a child with that woman. He didn't really plan to take it that far. It just happened. What happened was he was lonely, He was living in this little town. Yeah, pretty kind of depressing place, really. He had to work because of work, and he had to live there. And he was a guy who was used to go out, going out a lot, socializing a lot. But Norway isn't like that, especially when he didn't know many people. So he was depressed. He was really down. And then he met her. He at work. They were working together, and she was really nice. She really well. I met her several times. But that was a long time ago. I last saw her. Wow, 20 years. No, hang on. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Not long after their child was born. Hey, Andy. Salute, my friend. So, I think she was older. That's another thing. She was kind of older. A few years, maybe, I think 7 years, as far as I remember. She didn't look that good. She wasn't really a beauty, you know, and she kind of looked her age, really. Didn't look, maybe even older than she was. That's kind of odd. I mean, yeah, she didn't look young at all. Hey, FT, what's up, my friend? And, that's like when you were a young guy, it was like 30, 30 years old when they split up, almost 31. And she was like 38, And the thought of living with this person, I guess he thought he could get, he could do better, but I think he made a mistake. And there's that thing, yeah, he made a mistake. But I mean, now he found someone like that. I guess he can, hope they will stay together, but none of his other relationships, none of them lasted very long, like a year or so, 2 years maybe, tops. And what he would do, he found out pretty early that with a Norwegian woman, it was harder. Hey, Jacob, not much. Talking about a friend of mine. With Norwegian women, it's harder, to deal than women from where we come from. So he would go down there, to Serbia, and meet the woman and, get together with her. The thing is, I really admire him because he has such great confidence. He doesn't look so good, to be brutally honest. He doesn't look bad, but honestly, I always look better than I gotta say, I look better than him. So he's pretty average, looking. And he put on a lot of weight as well the last 15 years, maybe. Yeah, that's the thing, Andy. That's the thing. Women love confidence, a confident guy. And I was never really confident enough, you might say, despite my brains and everything. But yeah, that's right. Hey, Marcus. He does because he would go always to Serbia to find a woman, but then she would come over here, but it never lasted. And then finally now he managed. I mean, he had met this woman before, but back then they couldn't stay together because she had other things, I guess, obligations. But now they reconnected. They are together now. That's beautiful, really. And the daughter is finally, an adult, you might say, young adult, and yeah, he doesn't have to. She approves of it. And finally, he doesn't have to. Because I remember I called him once, not long after he broke up with this girlfriend in 2010, I think. It was something like that, 11, I don't know. And I didn't know he had broken up with her, but when he took the phone, I could hear he was really down. He had been crying and stuff. I could hear him sniffing and stuff, he, and it wasn't because he was using any kind of drugs. Definitely not. So yeah, that was hard. For so long, he just couldn't find a woman like that would make it last. And yeah, he had a pretty good looking woman before this one, but he didn't want anything serious with her. And and then I think when he met the old flame again, yeah, his daughter is 20. She's a wonderful girl. Oh yeah, she's really. I think he says she wants to work in the police department. So she's gonna take the education right now. She's educating herself to work in the police. Yeah. So her mother is Norwegian. Yeah. But she speaks Serbian because, he spent a lot of time with her and taught her the language. Yeah. 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 Well, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, Norwegian women are nice. I mean, they are kind of nice, I guess. It's just that they are different, you know. Northerners and Southerners, they don't understand each other so well, really. They're very different mentalities. I'm from the South, you know, and but I've been here for so long now, and I understand this mentality better. Yeah. Anyway, that was the story of my friend. And you know, when we first met, that was in like November 2000. My God, 25 years. I was like very, you know, I was, no, I was in Sarajevo in 24 last time. Belgrade, Belgrade. I never really been to Belgrade yet, no. I've been to the Belgrade airport. That's all. Uh, which isn't really in Belgrade, but a suburb anyway. Doesn't matter. Yes, it is, Marcus. It is really unique kind of city. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just a little tired. Got to bed way too late. It was early. That's how late it was. Yeah. Thank you, benevolent. The thing is, Andy, I was about to go to bed, and then, man, I see the message from Neil. I don't know why did I have to look at my Instagram messages, and he's saying AM is streaming, you know, and then all right, let's go, let's see what's going on, because I wanted to see if he would talk about me and and no, no, he didn't really talk about me that much. It was more about Reaper, I guess. Poor Reaper now. He's in, you know, he's in it, in the thick of it. And now, you know, guys, right now what's happening is really bad. This is really, 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 really fucking bad. You know, it's fucked up. However, maybe it kind of feels as though it's about to, you know, unwind, you know, to kind of get a little less malignant, a little less drama and trolling, but I don't think it will stop yet completely. It's about to kind of died down a little bit, you know. Well, yeah, Andy, I hear you, buddy. And like, I don't like that Reaper was telling, okay, that, oh, I blocked those people because of Boz. I wanted to help him. No, no, don't say that, man. Don't say that, please. I think Reaper is a good guy deep inside, but he's, I don't know, hard to understand. Yeah, even you couldn't comment. I don't know what happened there. I don't think Reaper was the one. What? There was something about AM's ranch, I guess. He was talking about how the ranch got, crazy and started blocking people by its own volition. Like, that sounded crazy, but I can, you know, you never know. I mean, I can see it happening. Yeah, I know, Marcus. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna just turn the camera off for a while now. I gotta rest my hand. Yeah, that's right. Andy was really like panicking. Hey, I'm blocked. Yeah, no, sorry, I'm not making fun of you, but it's just like I could see you were really not, you were in distress over not being able, because you were such a nice guy who wanted to, like, let's say, help K Stream by chatting there and all that. You wanted to support her, but you couldn't. And I know it's a bad situation. Yeah, I know you. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, yeah, yeah, that's been something wrong with. I think, and you know why? Because everybody is streaming now. I don't know really. I just joking really. Everybody's, but yeah, it's true. Everybody is streaming. What the fuck is? So calm down, folks. By the way, I think Kevin. I wish Kevin would stream more often, but he can't. I get it because of his work and the baby and all that. Yeah. I mean, all in all, this is a pretty good, pretty nice side of the community, but there are only a few people that are kind of, you know, ruining the fun and making it too ugly, and vicious, and that's all I'm gonna say. And then there are a few people that are, otherwise pretty good, decent, but sometimes they don't know, they don't know when the joke has gone bad, and they sometimes go too far. Certain jokes, and to be honest, listen, AM, he blocked me. All right, he blocked me, my main account. Last night, then I logged on through the boxing account, and he timed me out. He put me on timeout. And finally, I had to use the third one, which is my smallest channel. in Bosnian. And yeah, he didn't do anything. But I think that's because he wasn't sure if it was really me. Yeah, and I didn't want to confirm because, thought then he would have, also blocked me or something. But then, man, he's got himself to blame. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, no, it was really me. But now it's like I'm never going back there. No, I'm not gonna listen. I would tell him, you need to apologize to me, not the other way around. You know. Yeah, it was fun. Like maybe I should make more burner accounts. It was fun. I mean, these people, some people, no, I don't know. I don't want to start. I don't want to go there. But they are. No, I mean, even Neil was saying how they should all boycott my streams until I apologize. And I think people like Neil are kind of overestimating their importance to my streams anyway, because, Neil, where was he? 2 years ago, he didn't really, come to my streams. Then last year, he kind of started chatting, but that was, when he really started attending the streams a lot. That was when the drama started, really, and when the cannoli people started appearing in the chat, So he didn't like that, and yeah. No, I mean, AM has been kind of, I don't know really. Yeah, Miami Colors. I know. I disagree with him a lot too. I still think he's a good guy, basically, deep down inside, yeah. And I thought AM was a good guy, but he's not always totally honest, is he? I don't think so. He is kind of two-faced, When I said that a few months ago, I don't know when it was exactly, I did, I was being serious. I mean, like, him and Carlos have had, like, their fun with me. And, like, AM would kind of apologize the next day after doing a stream where they would, like, kind of have fun at my expense, but it was like it would just go on and on. Still, it continued. It did continue, and I think we really liked the fact that Karen liked going on those streams, even when she wouldn't talk at all. Like, and yeah, it's so like, I don't know, I don't. It's bullshit, really, guys. It's turned to shit. So now that's for me. It's over. No more going there. I don't care what they do. They can do and say whatever they want about me and anybody. It doesn't matter to me anymore. I'm happy to be able to say finally it doesn't. Hang on. So you see me when I say this. It doesn't matter to me anymore. Thank God I can finally get some sleep. I can get enough sleep. Whoever streams, don't give a fuck. Have a good stream. But it's gonna have to be without my participation. Yeah, I'd rather watch the ELD, even though, I don't know. it's still a decent stream, right? Money, yeah. Kay, yeah, of course. I'll always go there when she wants me. And yeah, thanks, Sandy. Thank you. So I'm glad that, we are finally through, me and those people, AM and, you know, AM. They, like, once the fun starts being fun, once it starts, oh, sorry, when it stops being fun, once the fun turns into like seriousness, and once it turns into drama and makes you feel bad, it's time to go, leave. Definitely. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. It's the it's the life you have created. Any other new plans? Well, I already talked about doing some history streams, but I don't know. I would have to do it on my new laptop, so I will try to. I'll be looking on Saturday, this Saturday, to go and look for a new one. Yeah, so when I do that, when I prepare everything, then yeah, there will be history streams, a few of them at least. I've been a history buff for a very long time. Yeah, I would read all these old encyclopedias and books, and no, I'm supposed to get it soon, from DDLD. Yeah, man, I love history, especially like older ancient history. Yeah, I love mythology too. Yeah, so if you ask me if I miss anybody here, I mean, yeah, it is information about culture, for people. Do I miss having someone here? Of course, I would prefer it if everything was, normal, but it can't be, obviously. So right now, I mean, my relationships with certain people, will never be like before, most likely. So yeah, time to just look for more for other kind of friendships, or yeah. Oh yeah, man, I always forget this. I got a good friend now on TikTok who's from Bosnia. He kept asking me to give him a link to my channel. Now I'm gonna do it. A young guy, really great guy. Yeah, I don't know, Andy. At least he's being nice. He's like my son. No, just kidding. Benevolent. I was always benevolent, but other people were not okay. What, Andy? Sorry. I was just thinking about something. I wasn't. What did you. What didn't you know? It is. I gotta say, it's like quite a revelation when you find out that some people anyway, that you thought were, oh yeah, some people, you think people are praising you and saying you are so great, entertaining, whatever, and then you find out those same people were just, trolling you basically, and here's the thing. Yeah, I don't think I don't think I doubt they never meant any of that for real, but yeah, people like, AM, for instance. Right, let's use him. That's the easiest way. People like him, like he did send me super chats and stuff, but then I guess at some point he thought I was just being, selfish and whatever, too self-absorbed and yeah. But no, I think and feel like some of them were trying to kind of punish me, and this was a sort of a punishment. Yeah, it was about having fun, but also like saying, "F you, boss. Who do you think you are? You think you are so great?" I think maybe that was also a little bit about it, part of it, and some people, I mean, you see what they do with their streams. I'm sorry, guys, but the thing is, I don't think I mean, you, they depend on guests, to have a good stream, or they depend on playing other streams, so I don't do any of that. I just now, for first time on Sunday, played someone else's stream, and yeah, commented on it. But it seems like it's very in right now to do that. Yeah, reaction streams. I think it was a little bit, Yoshi and the yeah, but it went really far. It got really malignant, I thought. It got really like to the point where they were just, yeah, having a good time pissing on me, basically, like really laughing at me and at my expense, and a lot, like saying things about, I don't know, making silly jokes, really. If someone makes good jokes of me, I can laugh, unless they are too disrespectful and mean and hurtful. But I don't know. This is something I really wanna talk about, and because it's just something that upset me a great deal. Yeah, it is symptomatic, I think, of the stream culture today, is symptomatic because they sometimes they don't give a shit if they are gonna hurt someone or upset someone or make someone mad. I mean, how many apologies have we seen? There have been apology videos, apology streams because people went too far, and then they realized, oh, wow, well, maybe I shouldn't have done this, but nobody apologized yet. I don't have any. Stand-up comedians. I mean, Dave Chappelle and Russell Peters. I think they just once again returning to this subject. Like, what really upset me was that nobody in that chat said stuff like, maybe we shouldn't be doing this. Maybe boss will take it, the wrong way. He'll get upset. He will think we are just there to troll him. Because Joey said last year, people, and I guess he was right. You proved him right. You proved him right. You don't like him. AM doesn't like him. Fernando doesn't like him. Cuddles doesn't like him. Kevin doesn't like. Nobody likes him. You proved him right. You proved him right when in him saying that you were just trolling me. He only said, I think Yoshi is a true fan. And he didn't know you back then, Andy. You're not a troll, definitely, I know. But then he was like, and I'm not saying this because now I want to go to your Yoshi, Joey's channel and, like troll them. I'm not saying that because Neil was going, oh, you're going to go there and talk shit about me. No, maybe I should have. If I was a worse person, I would have, But, yeah, well, Joey is he's what you said, Kay, I guess, yeah. But at least he's never done anything like this. I mean, he did a roast stream of me, and that's pretty much it, like. What these people did was worse because they were presenting themselves as friends, as supporters, as fans, and then they went and just fucking blew up the whole thing. They destroyed everything. That's why, I'm finished with those people now. I'm finished. I mean, most of them. I don't need people who will, go be here on my stream and say only nice things to me, and then later on go somewhere else and say bullshit about me and make, jokes at my expense. I don't need that. I don't need that, man. Hey, Monty, what's going on? Nothing good. Nothing good, my friend. It's like, and they say, oh, my behavior is not good. You know, how crying, for crying out loud. Your behavior is so fucking bad. It's off limits, man. I got no words to describe it. And the best way to talk about it is to not single out anyone. Just, talk about them as a group, because that's what they are. They are a group, you know. Hey, Dennis. Ultimate. Well, I'm just talking about what happened when, I was trolled recently more than once. You know where. I don't want to say any names, but, and then, like, on Carlos' stream, it was like more serious criticism that I was receiving. Oh my god, I'm laughing because it's not funny. It's like, yeah, yes, Dennis. The first one. No, what? No, Joey. I mean, come on. Joey hasn't talked about me for a really long time, people. And actually, last time he talked about me briefly on his stream December, he said he wasn't really mean. I mean, he said something like he has to want to get better, he said about me. All right. So, yeah, that's why I'm not, mentioning anyone by name here. I mean, not him, yeah, not him and not her. No, as I said, I'm done with these people now, and should any of them want to return here after I don't know how long, they will not be, chased away or anything, but they will not be received with open arms either, Yeah. Which streamer doesn't stream anymore? Would you like to come back? Oh man, I don't know if there is anybody. Oh, let me think. Sorry, I gotta go. Ramsey, nah. Oh yeah, that's right. He doesn't stream anymore. Hang on, gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, I am back. I changed my shirt now. Hey, fragrance time. Oh, yeah. There's like, there's nothing going on over there. It's just people just want fun. They don't care about if it's a good nature fun or not. And that's so sad. That's so bad. It is drama com. I mean, listen, I say this. There is fracom, but this is not it. Those streams are not it. And I'm not. I don't talk fragrances, so okay. How can I be fracom? I mean, not on my streams. So unless only when I was streaming with Anna, and with Kay before we did talk about it, but not just that. Fracom, this is not Fracom, okay? Fracom is Eugene, Fracom is Rich Mitch, Fracom is TLTG, Fracom is Sips and Sniffs, and Equality Fragrances. That's Fracom. Miami Carlos or Faber Sprays is not Fracom. Right, AM is not Fracom, really, even though he tries to disguise himself as Fracom. And yeah, the other people also, they are not. So, I bet they all like, perfumes, but that doesn't mean they are fragrance community people. Yeah, like Joe. I mean, Joy also. Joy is not about fragrances also. So he was never fracom really either. It's fucked up. Once again, these people are fucked in the head, man. Many of them. This is, I don't know, okay, it's a bad situation. Yes, fragrance time, thank you. They're just toxic. That's even better word, toxic, yeah. Toxicity. Well, yeah, that's better. I mean, just all this constant fragrance buying is not good for anybody. Especially if your budget isn't that great. Yeah, he didn't. That's a fact. And she is better off not being there anymore, that's for sure. But once again, I'm trying to give it to explain to you the irony. Okay, the irony of this whole situation. Like last year, I was like, yeah, I had fallings out with Joey and all that. But now all the people or many of the people who were kind of supporting me back then, and playing my friends and follower fans, now they turn against me basically, and now they are treating me worse than Joey ever treated me. Okay, they are treating me worse than he ever did. So I would be justified to now, making let's say, yeah, make an alliance with him, but I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I don't think he's interested either. But yeah, I mean, they would have deserved that if I did it, definitely. But now, like, I understand Neil. I know Neil is not a bad guy, and I know Kevin is not a bad guy. So I don't want to punish them. They don't deserve it. But as for AM, vaya con Dios, amigo. Yes, and that's why I won't do it, Kay. I won't do it because of you. I won't do it. I know. It's just there's a person that has this destructive power. And it's crazy how destructive that person can be. And I think you know which person I'm talking about. Someone that I thought I had grown quite close to, and but yeah, I can't stand toxic people. Really. I don't work well with toxic people. I don't roll well with toxic people. It's one thing to be into a little bit, you know, joking, a little bit good natured bantering, but like mean jokes, dirty jokes, cruel jokes, never been my thing. It's a waste of time really for me. Well, I'm willing to talk about this but another time, all right? And on a different kind of stream. Yeah, I know, Dennis. Yeah, I was silly. But that shows what kind of people they are. Oh, I mean, my gosh. Now I feel good. I am tired, but I'm not, I don't feel bad now. Yeah, Andy, that's exactly the problem. They like, people like Dahlia also, they cannot have fun unless they are mean in some way, unless they really troll you, like I remember when Christine was doing that stream, around Christmas last year, and Brandon was there, and Anna, yeah, it's dark. But right now, what's also going on the channel, the the channel, potato channel, is very dark too, very dark. And not just because it's like, against me, but anyway, it's not just me that's now against. Oh my gosh, she's the worst, Marcus. She is the fucking worst. She is a fucking bitch. Yeah, fetishism. Yeah, Joey cannot, he doesn't handle people that misbehave very well. He doesn't, he cannot, he has no control over his panelists. But I don't want to talk about him now so much. I haven't watched any of his streams since like last year, late last year, December. I try not to remember. No, the more I see of this, the less I want to be a part of this whole thing. It's just, I don't want to disappear completely because I know that will make some people happy, I bet, But some people wouldn't be that happy either. I don't know. They prefer me to be here and talk like I'm talking. Yeah. But it's all relative, Okay, today they are friends, tomorrow they hate each other, And that's how it always went on those channels. That's how it always worked. Even if I met someone like these, in real life, let's say I met someone like Dahlia in real life, man, no way would I have wanted to get serious with her. Come on, no way, no way. Now I realize it. Yeah, she would be charming and all that, interesting and fun, but when I got to know her really, like, seriously, no, I would just walk away. Oh, here, knock it off. Well, we're just talking. Queen Dog. Hey, don't you, Monty, don't you do that. Mike. Mike is here too. Hi, Mike. You're a better representative for me, benevolent. All right. Benevolent. I don't know. Monty. Oh yeah, Mike. Mike is. I really don't know Mike. Sorry. What was I gonna say? Full Metal Boss. Oh my God. How many of these burners are there? 24 people now. after 1 hour, 20 minutes. Oh yeah, I know why now. Christine's stream is over, right? That's why you're here. You're all here now. Well, I am flattered, I must say. Bow down. Yeah, click the like if you want to. I was there, yeah, I do watch them when I catch them, but I was there when she started streaming, but then I saw she was gonna talk about fragrances, and I'm like, no, I don't think so, and I started my own stream, you know. I was gonna watch her stream first. It's Christine Coyote. The topic, well, first I was talking about a friend of mine, you know, but now Kay's got her own topic there. Amy shell shock. I know Dahlia, I know, is always gonna, sorry for talking about you, watch my streams. It's just like she's making a symbolic. Yeah, I am tired, yeah. Ed Erica sucks. What? Oh, Erica. Full metal boss. Welcome to the family. I feel flattered. So many versions of me. Yeah, I love you too, benevolent. Oh, the Erica sucks. Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about Erica now. Nah, well, number one, nah, I don't see myself. Thank you, Kay. I love you, but I never thought I was number one. But I don't think there is number one. Maybe only by number of views. Yeah, maybe hook up the CPAP machine. All right. Oh, you mean want me to sleep now? She was mean to her boyfriend, Colin. I think it was Chaz Dinkwell that called him a driver. Now I sound like Marlon Brando. Look at him. Benevolent. I'm gonna do a Marlon Brando impersonation now. I watched a snail crawl along the edge of a straight razor, crawling, slipping all along the edge of a straight razor, and it survives. That's my dream. That's my nightmare. Brando is so fucking great. Well, it's this one, Apocalypse Now. It just appears for like 20 minutes, but what a great 20 minutes. Yeah. Like, and AM is still a shoe. A shoe beat AM last night on Kevin's stream. Yeah, on the waterfront. Great movie too. His first Oscar. The shoe. The sneaker. Yeah, I've seen One-Eyed Jacks. That's pretty dramatic for Western. Shoeless AM. Maybe he could call himself like the baseball legend, Shoeless Joe Jackson. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep yet. The good leader is benevolent and not concerned with fame. Yeah, my ass. King of the live streams. He had a stream last night. He had one guest, and who was it? The shock jock. So he's using cheap tricks, obviously. Mike is a great instigator. Well, Mikey can be a little bit, I was for a while. Sorry, Mike. I wasn't sure also recently about how he felt about me. Because when his last stream he did, he was a little bit down on me a few times, it's like didn't really believe what that I had a reason to be angry at the noticer, but anyway, doesn't matter now. It's water under the bridge. He went down, You said that I play these things up. That's what you said. But you didn't know what had happened, Really. You didn't know what I knew. Oh, I hate that picture, Milky White. I should always in future watch so I don't film myself from that angle. It's a tired stream. Hey, Paula Konkar. I'm glad you do. Black Heart, Marcus. Black Heart. What was it? Good to see you, Karen. Yeah. All right. Stop. What's the call? Stop. Pussy fooding. Is that how they say it? Yeah, Kay had a good stream. It was great to see her just talk fragrances, and everybody was talking fragrances. Yeah. Like Carlos goes, yeah, yeah. Shout out to Mr. Cuddles. No, she's not, Andy. There's this song. Oh, by the way, Dahlia, did you check out that movie I told you about? I hope you were able to find it. That's a really interesting movie. After Dark, my sweet. Yeah, Jason Patrick, yeah, he is such a, yeah, charismatic actor. His father was also very, very, yeah, great actor. Jason Miller. So, the real name of Jason Patrick is Jason Patrick Miller, but of course he didn't want to be mistaken for his father. Excuse me while I flirt with Marcus. Well, you're excused. 27. It was 28. Yeah, I would really love to meet Marcus. Maybe here Maybe we should all go to Helsinki. Hang on, sorry. My hand is shaking. My hand is shaking, my throat is dry. I'm waking up in a sweat. Great, Marcus. I love that. Oh, Texas. Isn't it too hot there? I don't know. Yeah, I will. Maybe I should. Austin. Then I can meet Mr. Clean as well. Mr. Clean, yeah. No, Mr. Clean is alright, man. Jesus is just alright with me. Well, I didn't expect all these people here. This, I must say, you made my day. You made my night. Yeah, you made me feel better. Thank you. Sorry, I gotta turn off. Yeah. Yes, Kay, I know. So that's yeah, I know. Okay, he said so. Arizona, that's a state for former wise guys like Sammy the Bull. Adios, motherfuckers. That's what he said at the end of every stream or video. We went, this is how he talks. We went there to talk to John, and I look at him, and he said that Mike and Boz and his wife. Yeah, that would be great. We all go to the shore, to the beach. I mean, Michael Jackson? What? No, I don't. Yeah, I think Buzz is really great. He's a genuinely nice guy, but yeah, I think I don't eat iguanas, okay? I think. All right, is that enough? Iguanas are kind of cute. All right. Okay. Thanks, Sandy. Yeah, I think, by the way, no, I don't want to mention her. I was going to say something, but I mean, well, I can say it, all right. Excuse me, Anna, please, but I think Neil was just too mean to Anna. And, on Kevin's stream yesterday, too, he's like, saying stuff like, "Oh, Anna thinks she's a saint," and she thinks she's so much better than everybody. No, no, no. Nope. Hang on, sorry, I gotta. Did Anna call you in the middle of the stream? No, no, it was Kay. It was Kay. How did you? Oh yeah, I did say that I was cold. Kay didn't know I was streaming. Yeah, she doesn't talk shit. Doesn't really. I mean, Neil was kind of overstepping it there. Last time she told him, "I'm gonna help Boz," to do what he has to move on and yeah, do better. And he was like, how are you gonna do that? It's like it's none of your business, Neil. You're not an investigator, you're not a policeman. You cannot ask questions like that. How it's like she's saying, oh, you don't really know, how are you gonna do it? you know I it was the same as saying, I don't see you being able to help Boz. So she got offended, of course. She got angry. Well, it wasn't. I was not saying he was disrespectful to her on my stream, but he was like prying, he was prying too much. But I was talking about yesterday, really, what he said. And then they went too far, him and Kevin. I'm like, Jesus, like, what's going on? Mo. Well, she was she helped me anyway. Yeah, well, all right, Karen. That was a dance. It wasn't about showing boobies or whatever. That was just she wanted to kind of give me a present. I mean, okay, now stop it. Now I'm saying to myself, just gonna make it worse. I'm just making it worse for myself. All right, all right. I'm glad you're kidding. Okay, stop it. Okay, stop it. Hey, Monty, don't be, all right, don't be like that. Don't be so. And I love that British comedy duo from the 90s, Hale and Pace. Oh, hang on, I gotta get up. Large portion, yes, that's what they would always say. Yeah, you are there. Marcus remembers. I'm so happy there's someone here who knows what I'm talking about. Mr. Poppy. Where was he from? No, the cabbies were always the most funny part there. I don't know, now it's been so long, but I watched the cabbies on YouTube. Who do you think dances better? They dance very differently. I smell. That's all I'm gonna say. They don't, dance the same way. Paul time. All right, hang on. Where can I do it here? No. Oh yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. All right. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I did figure it out. What about shoplifting? Oh, okay. 50-50 after 6 votes. Come on, guys. We need a winner. Well, you're not gonna see it now either. Wow, this is pretty tight. A tight fight. I don't know, voting for yourself. I mean, Dahlia did say like that the last time she danced on a stream, she was really like, you know, like seriously putting on an effort. Yeah. Yeah. Same here. Okay. Well, I thought you did on it. Doesn't matter. Neil stream. Thing is, Anna is not a dancer. She told me that she was practicing that dance, okay, and uh, and she did pretty well. My comments keep getting hidden. Who by who? Not by me. Seems like Dahlia is gonna win now. Come on, everybody vote. I mean, 10 votes, 60% for Dahlia, 40 for Anna. Okay. Why do I look Mexican? Well, don't I look a little Mexican? Or something like that. I've been told that actually, but yeah, Mike, don't yeah block or hide comments. No, I know you don't. Just yeah, I think I'm Mexican or a little bit. No, I just said I look a little bit like that, like I am. Orale. Muchacho. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's true. Hmm. That was a little funny, but we were talking. Carlos was talking about Reaper, and he is like, asking about his ethnicity, and I'm like saying, "Oh, I think he's Cuban," and he goes, "No, I don't think so because he's got good skin." It's like can't be Cuban. He said Cubans are white. Yeah, but except for those that aren't. Wow, Kay is really getting saucy now in the chat. Wow, Kay needs a trophy wife. Yeah. There's this actress. She's not very well known, Mexican American, and she's gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous, but also nice. She looks really nice. I mean, I follow her on Instagram. She's really fond of children and animals and all that. I bet she can cook too. So, yeah. Her name is Priscilla Quintana. And I saw her in a Kaylee Cuoco show based on a true story. About to walk into my house after getting off work, I can almost guarantee that it's gonna smell like food when I walk in. Lucky man, lucky man, Mike. All right, that was a nice comment, Milky White. Gonna turn off the camera just a little bit. Okay, rest. It seems like the poll results are done. Dahlia wins 60% of the votes. Well, it's not a fair fight, let's say. I mean, it's not a fair because Dahlia is, first of all, much younger, much younger. And second of all, I think Dahlia has danced a little more on streams and stuff. Okay, that's noble, Dahlia. Hey, Marcus, slow down, man. Slow down. Yeah. Um, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, Dahlia was good. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Dahlia. Marcus, you're great at trolling, but in a good way. Yeah, I'm glad your knee is better. When a knee gets busted, I can imagine the pain. It's terrible, really. It's terrible. I once fell and hit my knee pretty badly. It got a little bit, cut up, and that was just that was, painful. I can imagine really hurting, damaging your knee. The pain is terrible. That's what really makes most of these football players end their careers early. Yeah, Anna is pretty good. She's very devoted to to it. Dahlia, are you going to apologize to Anna? Apologize. What now? Two more people voted. Suddenly, 58-42. Narcissist. Well, nah, come on. We know you are not that bad. Despite what I said earlier, ignore that. I was being melodramatic. You know me. Theatric boss. I had a bad night last night, that's all. Yeah. More Neil. Yeah. I like listening to Neil. He's really talks so calmly. Were you in Calo? No, there was nobody there on the panel. Well, I wasn't listening. I wasn't talking much about you, really, Dahlia. Yeah, you can ask other people, right? Andy, was I talking a lot about her? A little bit, a little bit. But I was talking about, others too. What grievances did I miss? AM. It was mostly about AM. Yes. Yeah, I was talking about. Shut up, Milky White. My friend of mine first, actually, for like 10, 15 minutes. I don't think you can change your vote back, but try. Do try, Mike. AM is nice. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess so, but he hasn't been totally upfront with me, really. Whatever, I don't know, really. Now he's blocked me, Dahlia, so maybe you can try and persuade him not to unblock me. I don't know. I mean, he streams so late anyway, so yeah. Boring. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's boring. A mensch. Ubermenschen. Ubermensch. Well, yeah, do it yeah, hop on his stream next time. You like hopping on his stream, so if you want, I mean, it's all free will. Yeah, there you go. I love benevolent boss. It's my best side. My nicest alter ego. Facilitator. It sounds like Scottie Pippen. I don't know really. Now I don't even remember how exactly it started. Nobody knows when it starts. Things just fell apart. You know that song, right? Nobody. He loves that song. AM loves that song of mine. Nobody knows how it started. Things just fell apart. We were friends. Then we were not. We laughed together. Now everything is ruined. Now everything is damaged. But I can't think it can be fixed and bandaged. Yeah, that's right. Am I Michael Jordan? Thank you. I know you think I am. Michael Jordan was an asshole, really, to his teammates, but I mean, they won, with him. I guess you gotta be an asshole sometimes to win, keep winning. Yeah, well, Jordan is up there. I mean, there are discussions always will be who is the best. I don't think there's such a thing as best of all time. the GOAT. There are a few of them. AM, AM. He don't give them. He don't give a damn where I am. AM, AM. Everything is a sham. AM, AM. Just thinking up a song right now. AM, AM. He knows what I like. He likes cheese and ham. It's got everything's gonna rhyme with AM here. At 57%, what do you mean? Yeah, it's crazy. It's like in that movie, you know. Let's not get too sappy, you know. He likes cheese and ham. You know, movie Jerry Maguire. You had me at hello. That's what I am. That's how it goes with me and Dahlia. I'm like, you know, talking about her. I'm mad and frustrated. Frustrated. Then she enters the chat, says hello, and I'm like, oh, hi, hello. You know, I capitulate right away. The base out. Yeah, sure. I gotta go take a leak first. I'm gonna get my guitar out. Right? Yeah, no, Dahlia. I'm gonna take the guitar that is quiet. He likes cheese and ham. My God, that's. No, I never said to pee. I think that's feminine. Yeah. Yeah, how do I delete the poll? Hang on. Oh, no. Hang on, what the fuck? Oh, I get it now. All right. Hey, hey, he doesn't know who I am. AM, he likes cheese and ham. AM, he just don't give a damn. AM, yeah. No. Do you know who I am? AM, but he doesn't need to be damn. AM. What else rhymes with AM? AM. He's not the son of Sam. He gotta be the doesn't give a damn. AM, yeah. He likes potatoes and lamb. I want it to be simple, melody. Just 3 chords, 4 chords. That's enough. Come on, brainstorm. AM, he had 2 faces. AM, can't tie his laces. AM, he looks like Magnum P.I. Ain't tripping all over himself with a light on a shelf. He's a doctor, really a shocker. How can he be such a pain in the knee? In Vance, there's something there, I just know it. No, too much lyrics. AM, he has no tattoos. AM, he lost his shoes. He doesn't know that now he's got the blues. AM. It was so funny. You can find this on YouTube. And Conan O'Brien was making these. He was in a school, and making blues songs after asking, talking to these kids. And there was this guy, this boy who said that his mother doesn't allow him to eat chocolate, And then he goes, no chocolate on a Tuesday, chocolate on a Wednesday. That was so funny. I like Conan O'Brien. Watching Conan O'Brien will make your troubles disappear, believe me. What? Lou Reed, oh. poor Lou Reed. Oh, hello, Mr. Smelly. Yeah, lots of good ideas. And he likes to smoke cigars. And he's got some fancy cars. And hangs out in bars. And he loves cheese and ham. And but he doesn't like the lamb. And he's not a fan of the Ramsey. He likes to be Andy's on fire. He likes to barbecue. He likes to barbecue faces. He has two faces. He has two. Is AM here? What? Or if you want a blues song, then it would be like. This is an old thing that I wrote long ago. That AM is a slippery. AM's got two faces. AM, he's always winning the races. He lost his shoelaces. Well, I'm happy to hear that, AM. No, I think you are more interesting than a shoe, definitely. Oh, you cannot see me. I just realized. No, a little bit. Just a little bit. Which ones do you prefer? Which chords? Tell me. You want the happy or blues? But I got the whole music already done here. And then it's like update your game. Doesn't mean you are going to unblock me. Facilitator. AM is a great facilitator. He's not a dictator. Dobro, ne brini. Boy, this stream, I never expected it to. It is fire. I wasn't even, really gonna stream. Then Kay said, "Why don't you stream?" And I'm like, "Okay, a little bit, just for a little while." And then, my God. All that we lack now is Mr. Neil. Look at this color, oh my god. Have you ever heard? I bet Marcus has heard of Grotus. Grotus. It's a band I only heard from when I was from Mike Patton when I was watching his old interview. Faith No More. What a great band, man! Yesterday I was listening to them returning home in the bus. It's true, darling. They make me wake up in a sweat. You know that. Shing. Grotus. No, not Mr. Bungle. First one was Grotus, but like that's the band I heard of from Mike Patton. Yeah, I know you do like it, Stan. Of course, who wouldn't look at it? I still need to get it, adjusted or this part that fell out here. I cannot plug it in. Damn it, it's killing me. You know how long since, Dahlia knows I told her about it 4 months ago. I can't believe I just haven't had the time to get it fixed yet. So easy to play solos here. Easy to play fast. Yeah, that's what really bothers me. Is the smelly day. It almost came like pretty loose. Right after I started playing the guitar, it became really loose. And I'm like, what the hell? After 250 BPM. Yeah, it's subjective. Like Ingwie Malmsteen, yeah. I don't like him though. I don't like his playing because it's all about speed. Who the fuck is this? Bye bye, asshole. And Jeff Loomis, right? Marcus, he knows who Jeff Loomis is. He's pretty amazing. Ula is a huge fan of Jeff. Oh, hello, Christine. So lovely to see you here. Yeah, Jeff is great. Nevermore. He was in Arch Enemy too, but not anymore. What's the name of the guy there? Michael Amott. Amott, I think. Yeah, Christine, check out Kay streams. She just did a fragrance stream last night. Yeah, that's him, Max. I mean, I'm not like speed isn't that important to me, you know, like if you don't have melody, if you're not creative, speed doesn't do much. I'm just sick of all these YouTube guitar players and TikTok, you know, they think they're so great because they know how to tap, you know. Anybody can learn that. It just take a little time. In Carcaster, yeah, right. Hey, hello Don. Nice to meet you. Welcome. AM. That's like, you know, the song by Pink Floyd. Corporal Clegg had a wooden leg. He won it in the war in 1944. They all sound the same. They all trying to copy Eddie Van Halen and, you know, Yngwie Malmsteen. And it's so boring now. So some of them are using AI. That's the worst part. Gorge guy. What the hell? Who is George guy? George Bulge. Who is that? Gorge? Oh. Okay, I think it's been enough playing now. Sorry. All right, where are we? Oh, all right, that was cool. Bloody Game of Thrones. All right, Kay. See you soon. Talk to you, all right? 1:41. Wow. 2 hours, 21 minutes. And I don't want to quit yet. Don't want to close my eyes. Don't want to go to sleep 'cause I miss you all. And I don't want to miss a thing. Aerosmith, I always liked Aerosmith, yeah. Great band. Ron Snow, what the heck? These people are playing role playing RPG. You are RPGing. Oh, nice stream, wow. Yeah, that song was so big. And in 98, I remember. Imaginative trolls indeed. Go down, down, girl, what have you done? Oh, it's a son of my. That's one of my favorite songs. Down, down, girl, what have you done? I remember watching that video like back home in Bosnia when I was like, I don't know, 12, 13. I was like, wow, this sounds really weird, kind of spooky. When he sings like in Indian kind of way. But because it is a like really heavy subject, that song has. Janie's got a gun. Yeah, Janie. Janie's got a gun. Oh, world's on a run. I'm staring at the sun. What did her daddy do? Yeah, it was, I think, 89. It came out. Wow, you don't know any Aerosmith songs. You disappoint me, Dahlia. But I mean, they are, they were kind of already, by the time you started listening to music, they had started to kind of, you know, yeah, like slow down. Yeah. Dream On. Their first hit ever, I think, from 73. Oh, I see now where these guys are from, of course, of course. I mean, yeah. I like the song Angel. It's really good to sing, but I'm not gonna sing it now because it's loud. I can just. I already sang it before in my streams. Joe Perry is a good guitar player. Yes, Andy, that's true. Yeah. Oh yeah, Marcus. No more. I don't know that one. Must be a later song. Oh yeah. Run DMC have another cool song. It's called Rock Box. What is Mike gonna do? Yeah, toys in the attic. All right, yeah. Sweet emotion, also good one. I like the song Kings and Queens. It's also from the 70s. I don't remember which album that is. Maybe it's also called the Kings and Queens. I think so. Oh, yeah. You should do it, Mike. Do it, do it, do it. Are you gonna talk phrases? Oh no, no. No, I mean that beats drama anyway. Drama talk. I'm willing to listen to anything but drama talk now. Who did what? Who said what about who? Hope not. Anything but Aerosmith. All right. What other band is there? Journey. No. Journey was a really good band. It's just that they were still pop rock, stadium rock band. And some of these metal heads and heavy rockers, they don't like that. Yeah, type of music. I love singing Journey songs. I mean, don't catch fire now, Alia. Karen. All right, yeah. Girl can't help it, she needs more. I love the way Steve Perry said it in the concert version. Because the girl can't help it. Yeah, Frontiers. Send her my love. That song is beautiful. Been so long since I seen her face. You say she's doing fine. What's Jester Maxine? If she needed so much more that I could give, we knew I love her not. Broken hearts and eyes, man. Can't broken hearts always mend? Yeah, hope so. So, yeah, ask the lonely, yeah. I like also After the Fall and Who's Crying Now, yeah. She's our queen, brother. Maybe I think these Don Snow is Cuddles and Ron Snow is Kevin, right? Or hang on, who was talking about this show? No, not Game of Thrones. The other one, Wild Child. Yeah, Reaper. Yeah, but I don't think that this is Reaper. Any of these Snows. Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, so far, hey Miro, pozdrav. AI dong. I like that Knight of the Seven Kingdoms so far. They really ruined Game of Thrones. I hope they won't ruin this one. She lets her intellectual mask slip. That's the part that intrigues me. I already written also a few love songs about her, Marcus. Okay, oh Miro, okay. Sretno. It's Miami. Mr. Miami. Miami Snuggles. Miami struggles. That's right. Oh yeah. See, Marcus and I, we can appreciate different kinds of music, you know. It doesn't have to be just heavy or hard rock or, you know. Just thinking, what did I listen to a lot lately? Hang on, I'm gonna look in my YouTube search history. Guess who's streaming, guys? Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, but the best singer to me was Steve Walsh of Kansas. Yeah, listen to Kansas, great band. Only Time Will Tell by Aja. Yeah, that's a great song. Yeah, Alice in Chains, of course. Tears for Fears. Carry on my way. What's Miles? I don't know. Yeah, More Than a Feeling. Never Let Me Down Again. Depeche Mode. Yeah, great song. By the way, Dahlia, can you tell me, write the name of that guy that you told me about that talks about these conspiracies? Because I didn't, my mistake, I didn't write it down. You know, yeah, songs from the big chair. The weather, yeah, like, you know, I was talking about these chemtrails and stuff. You mentioned that guy. Because now, like here, especially in the winter, you know, like sky just at night, you know, late at night, it lights up. It's really weird. It's just some kind of light that it always, it's not northern light. All right, Mike, I'll check him out. Yeah, they are real. Of course, they are real. I think they are trying to control the weather, right, with them. That's like the idea. Yeah. Hang on. Because I remember first time I noticed that was in November 2015, you know. Dane Wigington, thanks. I knew there was something, I don't, I had written something similar, but it didn't give any results. I had written, hang on, what did I see? Donnie Whittington, that's what I had written. Dane Wigington. So I was close. Chemical Ice Blizzard, wow. All right, subscribe. He's got 260,000. Wow. Yeah, harp. And you know, working hour. I was just gonna say that song is so underrated. The whole, you know, arrangement. Wow. And then when the sax starts to play saxophone, that solo is amazing. This is the working hour. We are paid by those who learn by my. Yeah, that's alright, BB. That's alright, mini me. That's true, Andy. AM. I mean AM, amen. I said AM instead of amen. AM is in my brain, in my head. Mini me, yeah. You know that movie Whiplash, when that mean music teacher, you know, he says to this guy who approaches him, you know, he's really angry because someone left a folder, you know, a note with the charts. Someone had left it behind. And he says, if I ever see any of these lying again, I swear to God, I'll stop being so polite. And then he tells to this guy, get the fuck out of my sight before I demolish you. And then he goes, I can still fucking see you, mini me. Yeah, I will get it out of my system. Is it gonna be a northern dance, Dahlia? Nordic dance. All right, good night, Andy. See you soon, buddy. Talk to you soon. Yeah, Andy was on fire. I don't know, Mike. I hope it doesn't end like those two. Sorry, by the way, Maji, Mr. Clean. I gotta turn off this camera. I don't look good in this. Hang on. I am charging my phone. Yeah, we know what happened there. That was one of the YouTube romances that ended the worst, I think, in the worst possible way. Yeah, I remember you were there in the chat when that outburst or meltdown happened. I just had gotten up. It was like around noon here, and I see they are still streaming. Like, I can't believe it. This is live. I said to myself, holy shit, they've been streaming all night. And then that happens. Clean comes on and just totally breaks down. Yeah, that was pretty painful to watch. Yeah. So you tune in before I did. Well, yeah, I tuned in just before the end. I mean, yeah. Dushan was there too, I remember. Yeah. And like before that, I don't know what I wrote in the chat, but before that outburst, Clean wrote to me, go away, boss, you're toxic. Yeah, I know. But he was honest. It's just like, yeah, he made a mistake. Good old days, how I long for that. Yeah. No, I felt sorry for him. But I think back then most people felt sorry for Maji and didn't really, feel so sorry for him. Really. That's how it works. I mean, I don't want to talk about it too much unless you want me to. I got some, inside information in a way that kind of made him look better there in that case. I mean, it made his infatuation justified. So, yeah. Yeah. Great white shark. Yeah. I don't think I've ever streamed longer. Actually, this might be my record. Let's go for 3 hours. It's like only 13 minutes, I think. Yeah. Till I reach 3 hours. Makes sense because my spirit animal is a seal. Oh my god, this is why people like you, Karen, because of these kind of remarks, quips, rabbit seal. My sweet Maji. But you now turn into Gollum all of a sudden, Mike. My precious. My favorite song by Seal is Human Beings, like full version. You should listen to that. Yeah, that's great. Check it out, people. Please, human beings, baby, but you take it every minute. Oh, la, la, desperate, desperate. I can play that intro on bass. It is only love I feel that can bring us peace of mind. I love that line. When you lose your self-esteem, that's when love dies. Please, human beings, if you bleed, they will say it was destined. I think collecting perfume isn't really gay. I mean, the other thing is more gay. Baby, but you take it any minute. Yeah, killing joke. And I like my love of this land. So, and sanity, yeah, sanity, great song. Love like blood. Yeah, outside the gate, yes, my love is. I love to listen to Jazz talk about politics and all this stuff. He's, talking about this long ago. People like, yeah, the evil people who are in charge. Oh yeah, the same kind of riff, I guess. AK, my precious. It's ass, ass. It's ass, ass. Mike, take it easy now. Okay, I'm starting to get a little. No, 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 no. No, okay, no. Yes, you would make very good guards. I'll be the musician, the minstrel. And that's a funny thought. Like, who would be if Marcus and Dahlia were really to get married? Like, which song would they have played at their wedding? Like, it would be a pretty unusual choice. I think something got yeah first dance song, which would be way ahead of you. All right, something by typo negative. Yeah. Love you to death. Oh yeah. Yeah, hello, this is Peter Steele. Oh, I haven't done it in a long time. Well, this is like, I would like to die. Can it be today, please? Please. Poor guy, he did die, but not that day. I think his best song is Anesthesia. Thank you, Dahlia. Thank you very much. Thanks. Yeah, pretty soon we're gonna end the stream. Just a few more bits. He had a great voice, kind of, really kind of powerful, deep. What question? No, Marcus, I haven't really. Yeah, wow. Have you heard of Dio? Some Magica album. That's a pretty good one. Dio, Ronnie James, bless him. Do you like chickens? I want a pet chicken. I like bees. Don't really care for Broadway though. Jim Steinman. Not even for Jim Steinman. Yeah, thank you, Mike. I'm not gonna forget. Wow, what a great show! Yeah, I can imagine. Only 3 minutes to go till I hit 3 hours, people. Black in the sun. Now I got that song by Seal stuck in my head. But no anesthesia, I was gonna say, what a great song. Oh no, I hate Brad Pitt. I wish I could, Mike, but I don't know where to find that. A cowardly procedure, options exhausted, except for anesthesia. Anesthesia. I don't feel anything, anything. Ron Snow. Ron Snow. Who is Ron Snow? Is this someone I know? Of course. My favorite foods. I can't. My phone is charging. There isn't so much in my fridge right now. Ryan, Mike. Just as well, Kay. That guy was starting to annoy me, Ron Snow. I know this is someone. Who knows? Maybe it's Kevin. I don't know. AM, please unblock boss. Yeah. That's his choice. I mean, it would be nice if he did unblock. All right, we hit 3 hours. Wow, a landmark, people. Yeah, that's right. You are allowed to time out assholes. Indeed, 3 hours, people. How about that? No, he blocked me, Mike. The Rat King. Oh yeah, big news, good news. Eugene, I was in Eugene's chat today, and he was nice to me. Yeah, he's a mystery, that man, really. But I mean, when he's not talking fragrances or God, then he can be quite alright to talk to. Oh, come on, take it easy now, okay? Kay always is there for me. I guess so, Mike. Yeah, that's true. And he wouldn't give me a wrench. I'm like, what? He's like, I can't trust your wrench. You like to block people. Gee, thanks for the compliment. Should have a wrench. You mean an AM stream? Tatas. That's Spanish, right? Yes, that's right, Marcus. Marcus has been really a valued supporter of mine, a faithful supporter. Fuck. Yeah, man. When I first saw you in the smelly chat, I was like, you were writing some some kind of perverted stuff, you know. Yeah, good for you, man. Then we can be ranchers. You mean here? Yeah, sure, I can give him a wrench. I mean, Dahlia, I'm afraid to give you a wrench again because, of what happened last time. The love wrench. You promise? Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. On it. Everywhere else, she's a good mod, but all right. Welcome to the force, Marcus. All right, Dahlia. I don't know. Maybe I'll just have you as a standard moderator. Will you be mad if I don't give you the big wrench? Well, whatever. I mean, doesn't matter. Okay, there you are. If you do, however, if you play with the words again, that's it. Never, no more wrenches. No more wrench for you. Reporting. Now, congratulations. You are a new member of Boz Protection Crew. Mike, you're a 10, definitely. Yeah, Mike's a good mod. And Dahlia was a good mod on my channel last year too, so yeah. I generally trust her, yeah. I mean, I know she can mod well. Nike Air Max, I don't know, man. You sound like you wanna sports stream something. This is not it. Now we got 5 mods. Now Mr. Smelly is gonna be furious. Why the hell did you give Dahlia Ranch again? Be nice to Mr. Smelly too, please. Will you, Dahlia? Take my wrench away, really? You serious? Thank you, Nike. Take my wrench away. Oh my god. Great, great parody song. You know the Top Gun song, Take My Breath Away. Take my wrench, take my wrench away. Yeah, you got an Oscar, you got a great song. The immortal Giorgio Moroder. So many great songs and film tunes he's composed, that guy. It's crazy. The Flashdance song also, yeah. And the song of Top Gun. Yeah, of course, this is Top Gun. What am I saying? Oh, go away, you poor man's Jake Paul. Together in Electric Dreams, that's right. You'll always be together, however far it seems. You are like at stirring the pot. You are kind of mediocre. Sorry, you're a 5. Dahlia is a 10. There, of course. Metro. Yeah, that singer from Berlin. I forgot her name. She later did a song. Yuck Sticks with Andrew Eldridge from Sisters of Mercy. Song Under the Gun. That's the name. I like it. Paul, no, it was Phil Oakey. Yeah. Just do it. Yeah, Lebanon. I love Lebanon. Yeah, you do have a lot of music homework. Sticks closer. He does have a voice like Jake Paul. He doesn't look that different either. Yep, she does. You know, I introduced her to Faith No More, so I gotta take credit for that. She had actually heard a few songs, but in others perform. I mean, like she had heard some of their songs before, but they were covers. Yeah, like We Care a Lot. Well, it's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. Sticks fun. Yeah, the first song I heard by them, I think, was that A Small Victory from Agent Love. That was what that video went on MTV all the time. Nice one. Wherever I go. So this turned into a much nicer stream than I thought it would. Epic, yeah, of course. You know, Mike Patton could really rap, but also sing. That's not many people can do both so well. Yeah. No, we didn't have MTV, but they played these music videos in after, like, the fall of communism. That short time I lived there in Bosnia, they started playing all the music videos for like from the Western artists. No, no. He's been in tons of bands, I know. The thing is, what happened, I think, with them, they were unable to find a really good substitute for the guitarist, the original guitarist, Jim Martin. So Converse Chuck Taylor. Now this must be Kevin. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Jim Martin was a really good guitar player, but he was kind of didn't get along. He was a little grumpy. He didn't like the new change in the sound. That Angel Dust. You can find the interview on YouTube with him as well. When he was saying stuff like, "Oh, why are we gonna call it Angel Dust? That's a terrible idea," and stuff. Yeah. Well, I hate to do this, guys, but I think I gotta go. I'm getting really tired. Uh, just let's have a closing minute, right? First, I don't want to just abruptly end it. Another couple hours. Peace, peace. Yeah, I think I'll sleep a lot better tonight than last night. Closing thoughts. Well, I'm happy we could all be here, and yeah, have fun together. And it doesn't depend on the weather, like my song says. Yeah, and I'll, yeah, I mean, what was I gonna say? Nothing. Like, Mike. Yeah, right, Mike. The shoe stream. This is fun, guys. Sometimes it's like I know we've been having some, there has been some negativity going on, but now I hope it can just disappear. At least gradually. I believe it will. Then you're a thing. All right. Yeah. Have a good night, and yeah. You who live very far away, have a good evening. Yep, a new era. See you all. Good night.